YouTube says that I'm live, at least on the vertical. Sorry, on the long form stream, and now I'm also live on the vertical stream. So hello everybody, welcome Dante, first as usual. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be trying to get past a major road obstacle that I did not foresee when I was planning this team. So I'll go ahead and open the game so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, as you can see, we're here near May, the battle with May, on our way to Mobile City. And I was originally planning to make this the battle by which we have to go through in order to be able to raise Ninkata's level to level 20 so that he can evolve into Shedinja, so that we can use Shedinja against Brawly as well as Watson. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, our highest level Pokemon aside from Ninkata is Trico, who's level 13, and he hasn't even evolved into Grovyle yet. And we have to face an evolved Combuskin. So this is going to be quite a problem, not gonna lie. And Dante is of course rubbing it in Pookie's face again that he got first. Yeah, I think Dante is definitely winning the contest in terms of who gets the con first by a long shot. Yeah, so what I'm thinking for it now, there are two strategies that I can take. First, I could try to beat May by using Marill. What I'm thinking of doing is spamming Defense Curl so that she can withstand all of Wingle's wing attacks, and then also when he challenges his Combuskin, he'll be able to withstand Double Kick. The problem though is that May's Combuskin knows Focus Energy, which increases critical hits. Critical hits negate any stat change that was made to Marill, so if that happens, she's gonna get one-shotted, or he's gonna get one-shotted for sure. And another problem is that her Lombre also uses it's a grass type, so he uses Absorb, and that's a special attack, so that's gonna deal a lot of damage to Marill. I don't know if it will one-shot. We'll have to see. But yeah, the only way to know is if it's experiment, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, an experiment. Okay. Poochyena is gonna be relevant later. We're gonna be having that female Poochyena give birth to another Poochyena that knows Yawn. The other problem is her Wingle's Water Gun still deals a lot too. That's also true. Even though Marill resists Water Gun, it still takes around like 5-10 HP, and Marill doesn't have Marill doesn't have that many HP either. So yeah, I'm thinking another potential thing we could do is rather than forcing the May fight, we can go to Dewford Town and battle Brawly, and I'm thinking I'm going to use Ninkata to take down his Pokemon. But yeah, either way, this is going to be problematic. Anyway, yeah, already we have to use the potions. Keep attacking, boy. Okay, I think I'm gonna be able to handle this. I'm gonna start tail whipping. Okay. So we're gonna have to heal up this guy. Let's save the super potion for later. He's at the crit, but I can't just keep using our potions. I have limited amounts. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep spamming Tail Whip. But luckily, Supersonic missed. That would have been really annoying. But if he's gonna do that, I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Ah, crit. Yeah, crits are we can't afford to have any crits throughout the match. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Okay, at least he didn't do a lot of damage to himself. Okay, but I'm gonna have to use a potion here. Okay, we got a viewer in the vertical stream. Welcome, welcome. The Rock Tomb TM can be used. Yeah, I did think about that yesterday, and I'm thinking the only problem is Rock Tomb can only be used by Trico or Makuhita, and they're both weak to flying types. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Well, I'll have to experiment. We'll have to see. Okay, so yeah, this gonna have to keep going and basically raw dogging this. That still did a lot of damage. My question is, should I use an orange berry on if I have any orange berries left? I don't even know if I have any orange berries left. Okay, he's dead to crit, so actually might be dead to crit no matter what. Okay, he's using water gun. Okay, we'll be able to take him out a couple of hits. But the problem is Lombre. Now's the time to use the super potion. Perfect timing. This is gonna be a problem. I don't think, yeah. For Lumber, you can get speed control on hit with Rock Tomb. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Lumber, to be honest. I could just use Ninkata for that. But, let's see. Because I'm not sure if I don't think I can set up any of my Pokemon anyway. Although that's also another reason why I'm thinking going back to Dewford. So maybe I can teach Bulk up to Nakahita. And then you can set up Bulk up against one of these Pokemon. Probably Lumbre. Yeah. Yeah, Ninkata has really good defense. I want straight for Combuskin. Okay. We'll sack Ralts. Okay, let's see. He has bulk up set up on speed controlled lumber. Yeah, possible strat. These guys are all one-shotted, except for Maril. And outsped too. Okay, have to use Maril. Oh, one shot finishes him off. Okay. So we can't defeat Combustion with Maril as he is. Okay, we have to go back to Dewford Town and defeat Brawly first. Okay, I think the strat here will be to use... I'm gonna have to level up Makahita so that he can take more hits. Yeah, that's what'll happen. And then Makahita will be the one to take out Combustion, because you'll be able to tank Tech. Yeah, give the experience share to Makahita. And then I'm gonna set up Nkata. Hopefully the gym trainers will give enough XP for us to get confusion. That's not gonna happen. And also, part of my rules is to not battle the gym trainers. But if I do run into gym trainers, that's great. Wait, I think I should trainer there. Okay. Perfect. And confusion. The thing is, if the opponents of, if Dewford's Pokemon use bulk up, it won't matter that Ralts has a type advantage. He's still gonna get taken out. Amber's basically resist with Thick Bat. Yep, that's true. Oh boy, he's going for the crits. Okay. Oh, bug types don't do a lot against fighting types. Okay. Lucky me. Oh yeah, no. Don't want to waste our resources. Ah, whoops. Oopsie doopsie. The question is, does he know a special attack? Sorry, a psychic attack. If he does, that's gonna be a problem. He does. Okay, that's doable. That's 12 damage, so times... Oh, he's dead to crit. Whatever. Worst case scenario. Okay, well, I guess I could bring out Gecko. Okay. Let's keep leering this guy. Okay. Sorry, when I'm focused on the game, I tend to be quiet. I'm just thinking about I'm thinking about the strategy for May. Okay. Uh-oh. Focus energy. That's not fun. Okay. That doesn't do a lot of damage. Okay. 2 crits. Thank you. Well, uses focus energy and karate chop, which is high crit chance, and the one who got 2 crits. That's true. I got very lucky. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be using Ninkata for this fight. I'm gonna save. I was originally planning to use Shedinja because it's a guaranteed win, but I still think it's winnable with just Ninkata. Okay, I'm gonna use Sand Attack. Oh. That's a decent amount of damage. Meditite only knows Focus Punch. Yep, that's true. So all you gotta do is attack her. Okay. One more sand attack and we're good. Oh man. Ah, I've only had Shedinja. Okay, I got a crit attack, low kick. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep pressing scratch. Well, that wasn't a crit? Oh, damn. Oh, great, I got a crit anyway. Ugh. So that was this flight to sand attack being maximized in terms of missing. You know, its accuracy being minimized to the lowest extent, and you still lost. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use Muriel. Oh, damn. How is he hitting everything? Is its focus energy increase accuracy or something? What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna have to reset. Let me see if I can do something with Trico. No, it's just getting lucky. Okay. Okay. Who do we use against Meta-type? Oh. Yeah, it's a free Pokemon anyway. Might as well boost up this guy. Finally, your first hand landing more than 3 Bullet Seed. Oh, it happened against Roxanne too. Oh, I should have used focus energy. Nah, never mind. Well, the problem is if you miss his tackle, that's gonna be a problem. You know what? Never mind. Rather than risking missing tackle, I'm gonna use arm thrust. Two crits in one. Arm thrust 100% accuracy. I have to check. Arm plus is even more inaccurate. Okay, now let's check to make sure. Summary. It's 100% here in Emerald at least. Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with arm thrust. Now, yeah, the key here is to use sand attack. Kaberdang1346, welcome to the stream. Yes, arm thrust is 100 accuracy. It has always been 100% accuracy. Alright. Good to know. You might wipe the Nakuhita is strong. Yeah, that's true. I'm planning to reset if ever, because my original plan of using Ninkata didn't work because the matchup landed a critical hit. Vital throw. Oh, okay. Guaranteed 70. Are there any instances where Nakuhita will have to fight the flying type? I don't think so. I can teach a rock tomb if ever. Which starter do you have? Trico. We're trying to come up with the strongest team for Pokémon Emerald using Trico as a starter. Okay, let's see. Vital Throw has negative priority, that's true. That's why I'm not sure if I want to get rid of Arm Thrust. But then again though, am I going to be using Focus Energy? Focus Energy is great for if you have a level advantage, but we're playing at a disadvantage. And it's a setup move. But then again, the tackle is really not that useful. Will I... Yeah, I can just teach a rock tomb if ever. Get rid of Arm Thrust, guess to count 1774. Well, I'm gonna be teaching a Brick Break eventually. And, he's pretty slow. Kaberdung says fuck Focus Energy. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, fuck Focus Energy. Alright, I'm gonna sand attack the hell out of this guy. Brick Break is after the 8th gem, by the way. Yes, that's true. That's why we're going to be using Vital Throw for quite a while. That's all I needed to defeat my Nakahita. Interesting. Oh, damn. Nakahita is bulky. Who are you gonna use bulk upon later on? Nakahita. So yeah, I might have to change my strategy against Machop. I'll save, what's his name, Ninkata? I'm gonna save Ninkata for his Nakahita. Let's use Trico to take this guy out. Take up Machop. Vital Throw can't miss, I believe. Yep, it's 100%. It's guaranteed accuracy. 100% accuracy is not the right way to describe it, because if it gets hit by Sand Attack, the accuracy lowers. Oh, what? Oh, how annoying. Why not level up Ralts? I don't, because one of my playthrough rules when it comes to testing teams is that I'm not allowed to train my Pokemon in between mandatory trainers. That's the best way to determine whether or not the team is the strongest. Also, Ralts has really bad stats, so even if Ralts is a higher level and is and has a type advantage, if Brawly's Pokemon use bulk up, they're still going to take off Ralts because of Ralts' stats being just really, really bad. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Well... let's see. Low kick. Doesn't do a lot. If only Marill had Torrent, that would make things a lot easier. But doesn't, so gotta deal with this. You might need to catch a Tailo. The problem with Tailo is that Swellow doesn't do a lot of damage against, or doesn't do a lot of doesn't make a big impact against later obstacles in the game. That's why I don't want to use Tailo for this team. This team isn't defeating Brawly without leveling up. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Sand Attack on this guy. Or I can just, you know what? Yeah, he resists. I can just go ahead and attack. Okay, then I'm gonna have to heal because that's what Toss kills. Just poison the swell and give it guts, it'll do damage. I'm aware of the guts facade strategy, but it's only gonna be useful against certain obstacles in the game, and it won't. Its typing is not favorable for later obstacles in the game. Normally, when I come up with teams, I prioritize the Elite Four and Champion, because when it comes to the regular gyms, as long as you have a Pokemon with a type advantage, you should be able to win. And you can also get away with cheese strats. I'm gonna try to prove it right here, right now, by beating Brawly with just using a Ninkata. No. Whoops. I was supposed to heal. Okay, that's my bad. So we'll go back to using Ninkata because apparently Trico can't take out Machop. So who will be the flyer? I don't have a dedicated flyer for my teams. I just choose a random flyer for like later on in the game when I have to start flying. But when it comes to battling, I don't prioritize forcing flyers onto the team. I just choose flyers for as HM slaves basically. But if they make it to the team, then great. That'd be better. But you know, when I'm crafting teams, I'm prioritizing the battling aspect of the game. Sounds like a new viewer. Yeah, we got new viewers on the vertical stream. Now my question is, do I have to use Harden? But then, if I use Harden, he gets a crit. It's just gonna negate the damage, the change anyway. I'm getting a lot of crits too. I'm not complaining. Probably we need to sack Rolls to Makuya to get safe. Switch. Yeah, what? To get safe, switch into Ninkata again. Maybe. Fair, but Crobat is good in Emerald if you give it Shadow Ball, which is physical, so maybe a Zubat. I also considered using Crobat in the team. The problem though is, Shadow Ball is supposed to be useful against the Ghost Elite 4, Phoebe. And the problem is, one of her Dusclops knows Ice Beam, and one of her Banettes knows Thunderbolt, which will take out Crobat. How? This guy's annoying. This guy's really annoying. Okay, you know what? Do I use Harden? He's gonna heal. Whatever. You can catch a Sableye just for this gym, maybe? Well, the thing is, if I were to use a Pokemon just for this gym, then I cannot call the team the strongest team because it's relying on a 7th member. It's about the strongest teams are supposed to be teams of 6 that can overcome all the obstacles in the game. That's how I approach team building. Eevee's team has covered moves like Rock Tomb, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure they all are covered for Crobat. Yep, exactly. I agree with that. But yeah, I was considering Sableye also for this gym because because of the ghost typing. Just that Sableye is not that useful later on because of his subpar stats. That's why this guy's gonna get a crit one of these days. Okay, they have to use a Soda Pop. This guy really wants to take out my Ninkata. Oh yeah, not doing any damage. I'm gonna have to spam Sand Attack on this guy. Holly Ellison, welcome! How are you doing? I'm just testing a team here for Sceptile. I'm hoping that this will be the strongest team using Sceptile as a starter. But if it isn't, then it isn't. Oh, not of potions. That's great. Are you planning to use Shedinja? I am. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Shedinja. Sorry, with Ninkata for matchup, but I can't beat him in a straight head-to-head battle because of bulk up. So I'm gonna have to stick with using Sand Attack. That's unfortunate. I'm great, just chilling. Cool, good to hear. Let's hang out and have fun. While we test teams. I think the strat is to use Harden on this guy, and then yeah, after setting up Sand Attack on Machop. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep doing that. I'm also streaming, but I cannot play much because I have a full-time job and it's time taken for me. Oh! What games do you stream? I work in a coffee shop as a worker. That's cool. Yeah, I'm a new viewer. Oh, you switched to the other stream. All right, good to see you, man. So yeah, but just so you guys know, Dante is the most loyal viewer of the channel so far. He's also contributed a lot to the channel itself. Like, he's the one who made the current DP for my channel. So yeah, Dante, say hi. Okay, I'm gonna have to attack him sooner or later. Yeah, this is gonna be a long battle. But because of the accuracy being dropped, I think it's less likely he's gonna land a crit. I love cozy game like Pokemon and Stardew Valley. I've heard of Stardew Valley, but I haven't tried it. And of course Pokemon, I know that game very well because that's what my channel's all about. Okay. Yeah, low kick doesn't do much. What's your job? I'm still in school. I have 2 more years to go before I take an exam to be certified as a lawyer. I'm in law school right now. I also like to stream RPG games. Cool. Might have to scrap this team. Let's see. I think there's still a chance of this team winning, so I'm not gonna give up on it just yet. I'm working on some stream stuff with my friend. Cool. Oh no, I'm running out of PP for Scratch. Have some cute work would you like to see? Sure. Let's see, I don't remember my Discord at the moment. Okay. I think he should be able to survive crit. I didn't see how many damage he did though. Oh, he doesn't survive crit. Oh, that's annoying. Your Pokemon mask looks cool. Thank you. Can you just send me a request? My username is Holly Ellison. What account is that? Is that Discord? Is it Instagram? TikTok? Yeah. Maybe I should just go ahead and. Oh, I know. I'll switch into Ralts after I lower his accuracy, and then after he gets taken out, I'm gonna use Trico to spam Bullet Seed. Discord. All right, noted. I'll check the chat later again after I'm done streaming, and I'll add you. We can get you in the DFuego server. Yeah, sure. The DFuego server has been active for a while, but it'd be great to get it alive again. That'd be nice. Okay, so now we go to Ralts. Okay. Now we will send in Trico. Do not forget to add me. I'm going to make some food. Have a great day. Alright, you have a great day too. A crit would be nice. Come on, give me a crit, please. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to take using Kada. Although, actually, no, I don't, because it's gonna take Makihita while it bulks up. I sent them a friend request. I'll invite them to DFuego Penthouse if they add me. Okay. Thanks for doing that. Okay, that's a useful crit. That dealt 8 damage, so times 2, 16. Okay, he'll survive crit. Okay, perfect. So, you'll most likely win at full health. Yeah. Should be good to go. Yeah, that might have been a mistake, but we'll see. Although I don't think so, because Arm Thrust and Battle Throw, those aren't very effective moves unless he spams Bulk Up, which, while he spams Bulk Up, I'll be spamming Hand Attack. That's a lot of crits. Good evening, everyone. Well, wow, Miguel, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, I just have to be patient with this because it's a guaranteed hit. It's just gonna take a while because, you know, Arm Thrust doesn't do a lot against Meditite. But it's a guaranteed win still, nonetheless. And the reason why I'm having Makahita take out Meditite is because I want his experience to go up as high as possible so that I can use Bulk Up with him against Mei. Wouldn't Marwile with Intimidate and Shedinja for fighting resist be a good addition to the team? I do have Shedinja on the team. Unfortunately, Ninkata is underleveled, so I can't use Shedinja. Marwile is only available in Pokemon Ruby. I was planning to use Marwile on the team as well, But yeah, in order to obtain Mawile, you have to go to Evergrande City and go to Victory Road. I was really frustrated when I learned that. But yeah, not gonna lie, Mawile and Shedinja as a combo would be really useful because you just keep pivoting between the two. Their attack is gonna be so low that they're gonna be useless. Although Shedinja can take care of them by himself because none of their attacks have any effect against Shedinja. My original plan was to evolve Nincada into Shedinja before challenging Brawly. The problem though is that when you try to go to Marvel City to battle, mandatory trainers, you run into Mei. And May's team is over-leveled compared to our team, and we can't beat her without getting the experience from Brawly. That's why I'm at Brawly first. It's unfortunate. I wanted to use Shedinja against Brawly. Okay, that crit is gonna be very useful. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of focus energy. Now we're gonna use Nincada against Makihita. Yeah, outspeeds Makihita, huh? That's interesting. That still does a lot of damage. Oh, that's annoying. And now he's adding bulk ups. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to spam Harden also. Okay, let's see, not minus, okay, 2 more. Okay, not quite enough to kill, but that was close. He's definitely got the crit. What the heck? That's 3 hits in a row. Four in a row. How many have I used? It's 4 His accuracy was decreased 4 stages. Oh man. Miss already. Oh, Vital Throw is a guaranteed hit. I completely forgot. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Oh no. Wait a minute. I'm gonna rethink my strategy. I completely forgot Vital Throw is guaranteed. So he's not gonna use Arm Thrust. Okay, I think the real strategy is to spam Harden, not Sand Attack. I completely forgot. Okay, we'll try this again. We can still do this. I'm gonna have to use Ninkata throughout the whole battle. Yeah, ignores changes to accuracy. Yeah, that's true. I completely forgot about that. That is so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna use Ninkata to lower Machop's accuracy. And then I'm gonna use other Pokemon to take him out. And then I'm gonna have... Oh, what if I use Harden against Meta-type? Jeez, he's gonna land a Focus Punch. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. This is annoying. This is really annoying. Oh man. Okay, so Vital Throw is gonna be a real problem. What's Karate Chop is not... It's not the... What do you call it? It's only 100% accurate, so why did you keep hitting? What if I... Maybe Muro can handle it. And the funny thing is to counter meta type, the Rattata with Taunt and Quick Attack will be enough. That is true. You just have to spam Quick Attack. Oh. Okay, I can't use any potions because the health bar is green. Man, he's landing a lot of moves, despite his accuracy having been lowered to the furthest extent. Gotta make sure I don't run out of PP for water gun. This will be the last one. Ah, of course. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna risk getting hit by focus punch, so I can set up Harden. Oh, it didn't even use focus punch. The only problem with this, though, is that it's gonna take a lot of PP for me to finish off Meta-type. And he's also using Reflect. Okay, he's only dead if it lands a crit, I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We're good. You know what? Actually, I think it's better to use, what's the move? Leech Life, so that doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will heal him up. So that, you know, he has full health by the time we challenge Makahita. I am back. I just sent you a request. Alright. Noted. I'll check it out later. Oh, he also knows light screen, huh? Okay, so we're at 31 health. Yeah, PvP shouldn't be a big deal. I haven't looked into every detail, but isn't Sableye an option? Its move pool is a bit shallow, but does have 3 immunities. For this gen specifically, yes, I agree, Sableye is useful. Unfortunately, I don't think Sableye is useful for the later parts of the game, and since this is supposed to be the strongest team for Sceptile, one of my playthrough rules is that I can only use the chosen 6 members to fight all the gym battles and the mandatory trainers in the game. So I tried to think of a way to make Sableye useful throughout the late game, but I just couldn't find any. But if this team doesn't work out, then I'll definitely look into Sceptile again. Oh, Fury Slice, perfect. Yeah, we'll use that. Okay. Oh, it's guaranteed 36, it could do more. Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean I'm gonna have to get rid of Scratch? Because I need to use Leech Life against Lombre. And Harden I definitely need to... Well, I've already used up Harden. Do I still need to use Harden later on? Because I already maxed out Harden. Well, okay. At the same time, the Furious Types increases the chances of crit, so... You know what? I'll go ahead and get rid of Scratch. Okay. Then we get rid of Focus Energy. He knows what to do. It's going to be a problem. I could still lose this. Oh man. Okay, how much damage is that deal? Not a lot. Okay, we're good. Gotta keep going. As long as he doesn't land a crit. Okay. Oh, he has a citrus berry. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. If he lands a critical hit, I'm dead, I think. Because if I'm not mistaken, bulk ups increases the power of critical hits as well. Oh, come on, man. Okay. I landed the crit. Well, I think he should still be within killing range if I use Trico. Come on, Trico, finish him off. One more, come on. Oh, come on, man. I guess I lose. Huh. Still lost despite that strategy, huh? So I maxed out... Oh, he landed a critical hit with reversal, right? Okay, I think what I should do is, rather than sacking Ralts on matchup, I should sack Ralts on Makahita. I think that's just... Although... No. I can't do... That's not gonna work because it's relying on the lowered accuracy. It just has to use Vital Throw. Is this unwinnable? Okay. Well, we'll keep trying. I think we can still win this. I just have to figure out something. Hmm. Yeah, well, although then again, if he uses Vital Throw, it's gonna hit, but then his attack will be lowered by 1. So, who should I sack? I don't think I should sack anybody. But I need a free switch, a clean switch. I can't have to risk Marill. Then again, though, I could use Trico instead. Yeah, because if I set up Marill against Meta-type, oh no, but then with Meta-type, I'll have to take Focus Punch. Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to set up Marill against Machop. Problem is critical hits, but I have to take that risk. Okay, so that's like touch and kill. I should that. We're safe. Now let's use a super potion. Jesus Christ. I have to save Water Gun for Makahita. But that maybe I can't afford to. Well, there's 5 Water Guns. Yeah, of course a crit. Huh. Now my question is, maybe it's not worth investing experience points into Makahita, because I don't think it can handle this. Obviously, the team can't handle this battle without making any compromises. I mean, without going full throttle. If I prioritize the experience points for Makahita, I might just end up losing. Without, yeah, I already have lost. I might not be able to win at all. So that's something I'm gonna have to consider. Yeah, tell me guys if this sounds too loud, alright? I'm gonna have to, my aircon's off, so I'm turning on my fan. Actually, yeah, that's pretty loud. Never mind. Okay, what's the strat? Yeah, whatever. Is there a better strategy I can use against Manditite? Because they can definitely... Yeah, the problem is Makahita, right? If I... Yeah, okay. I think I have to stick with using this guy. Maybe I can also lower the accuracy so that he can't use reversal. Yeah, well, this is why my kind of Pokemon runs are not easy. And if you've seen my short where I talk about how to make any game instantly hard, this is it. This is it right here. This is a demonstration. Just don't train your Pokemon in between mandatory trainers and you're gonna have a lot of trouble because of being underleveled. Alright, so I should be able to cover all my health after this. Yeah, I'm scratching my head over here. This is even harder than playing Radical Red. See? That's why the team... I'm very confident in the teams that I share, because the teams that I share in my videos, they were able to win under these playthrough rules. And it's also why I haven't come up with the team for Sceptile in Pokemon Emerald for quite a while, because Sceptile really just isn't a great starter. It's hard to come up with a strategy revolving around Sceptile, because Sceptile by himself, pretty useless. I'm just gonna get rid of all my PP for Leech Life because Leech Life won't deal a lot of damage against Makahita. They need as much damage as they need to be able to do as much damage as possible. So my plan is to lower his accuracy to the point that he can only use Vital Throw, which is a low priority move, and then I will enable my other Pokemon to deal in chip damage. Yeah, that's a very useful crit. Okay. Smart. Okay. I'm not gonna have a lot of PP left by the time I beat Meditite. Okay, so we're gonna finish off Meditite here. But yeah, Nakahita is a problem. Yeah, get rid of Harden. Because I need Scratch's PP. I have to keep fighting until he gets taken out. And first I won't take him out. The likelihood of him landing a crit is not that high, but yeah, I'm still worried nonetheless. Because the more turns I spend, the more likely it is he lands a crit. Okay, that should be the last of the sand attack. Okay, yeah, 9 minutes 6 is 3. Gonna have to be really patient. Okay. Oh, it's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is he lands a crit on this, which luckily he doesn't. It's still nonetheless annoying. Bad idea. Okay. Oh, he's out of PP for Vital Throw. Perfect! We got it. We're gonna win this. We got it, but we got it, boys. Still, we got this in the bag. Okay. Where do I want to get the XP? Oh, if he dies, he gets no XP whatsoever. He's just going with Trico. Alright. Overcame Brawly. Let's go! That was difficult. Okay, so next is May. May is still a problem, but yeah, we're gonna be relying on Makahita for that. I'm still not sure if it's doable though. We'll have to see. What's wrong with the stream on my long form video? Okay, so we have to think about how we're going to defeat May. First, I think I'm going to need to stock up on potions. But, that's not good. YouTube's lagging. Anyway, well, right now we're just thinking anyway, so I'm not showing the battle. We'll wait for it, and while I'm hanging out here, I'm gonna go ahead and think of a strategy. The ideal is to use bulk up on this guy. Sadly, Sheldon's still pretty low level. Sheldon, yeah. Sheldon's not gonna be useful until like the Elite Four, basically. It's basically cannon fodder. This is still going to be difficult. And we'll still have to use Morel to take out Wingull. I know. What we can do is, we can use Nincada against Lombre to spam Sand Attack. And then what will happen is, he'll lose his accuracy and he'll keep missing. Then I'll eventually let him get taken out or I can just switch in automatic. I'll just sack Ralts, and then I'll set a bulk up with Makita against Lombre, and then he'll take out both Lombre and Combuskin. I think that's a strategy. Now the question is, what do I get rid of? Arm Thrust or Tackle? Am I going to be using Tackle? Do I need Tackle against anybody? Combustion's not a flying type. Yeah. But I get rid of Tackle or Arm Thrust. I think I'm getting rid of Tackle. Let's see. Let's check the power. Arm Thrust deals at least 30, 35. But there's also a bigger chance of critical hit and it's more accurate. Yeah, let's get rid of Tackle. Let's go there first. Yeah, that's what they'll do. I need to get potions too. Okay. We got 2 potions. Probably gonna need a lot for Marill. Gonna have to do some math here. Let's see. If we go with 10, if we go with 5, that would be 1,500. So that'll leave us with around 2,000. So a little bit less than 2 potions, super potions. So that'll be 1. Okay, let me sell a Pokeball. How much do I need? I need 5 potions times... Okay, 300 times 5 is 1,500 plus 700 times 2 is 1,400. 1,500 plus 1,400 is 2... Wait, that can't be right. My math is not mathing. Wait, let me check again the price of the potions. Oh, 700! Okay, so if I want to have 2 is 1,400 plus... Oh, I can buy 5 potions and 2 super potions. Right, because that would be 1,500 plus 1,400, which is 2,900. Yep. Just to make sure I don't make a stupid mistake, I'm gonna save first. Okay. Lumbraid knows Swift, so that's gonna deal damage, but it's a physical move, so Makita should be able to handle it. Yeah. Okay, we could do another. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking 3 super potions. I'm not sure if the super potions worth. I got soda pops anyway. Yeah, we'll go with that. Just use I needed money to battle optional trainers. Okay, let's keep the bulk up to Nakahita. We'll get rid of Tackle. Yeah, Tackle. Bye-bye. And of course we're trying to get Ninkata to level 20, so... we'll give experience share to Ninkata. But they'll probably be able to do that, so we'll have to, I think we'll have to think of a strategy on the fly to battle Watson. Boost versus accuracy. Hey, Lexday! Welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Delete Tackle. Yep, I did. Thanks for the advice. I agree with you. Okay, I'm feeling... Let me just check the sets again. Okay, welcome. Okay. You should be ready to take down May. I'm gonna save. Hello, hello! Who are you? Yeah, so I won't get annoyed by that. Been busy at work. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. You like Pokemon Emerald, right? If I remember correctly. So I think this is a perfect stream for you to watch because you're gonna see if I can come up with the strongest Sceptile team in Pokemon Emerald. Because if this team wins, it's going to a video. Perfect, perfect. Oh, great. Smart move by Wingull. Or by May. Oh, what? He knows Growl? And then DFuego will release his gangster rap episode. Bruh. Got the crit, so I'm gonna have to heal. That was 7 damage, yeah. Okay, he was about crit. Now he's at the crit. I have to heal. He will survive crit, barely. Man, this battle is not easy. I could die to crit. That's not worth the risk. That was a crit? Jeez. Alright. Time for MC Hammer to do his thing. Okay. That dealt 10 damage. He's gonna survive crit. Okay, if he keeps using Swift, that's not gonna be a problem. Yeah, that was luck. That was bad luck. Let's see how much damage one absorb does. Shouldn't kill because it's only 20 power. Yeah. Okay, we're good. I don't want to risk crit damage. Use absorb again. Whatever. Alright. Okay, the question is, will we be able to survive a hit? Oh, we just barely survived. Why didn't you use Ember? Oh, it's still killed. Okay. Critical, LOL, yeah. Oh, we got that. We got him. Got him! Now the quad problem is the ninja. I still don't have access to Ninja. That crit hit hard, it sure did. Lucky rival NPC. Who are you? Roxanne. Oh, okay. In your rule set, are you not allowed to heal your party Pokemon during battle? Yeah, I'm only allowed to heal the Pokemon that's in battle, not the Pokemon that are in the party. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and evolve Trico to level 2 Grovyle and prioritize him. He's gonna be useful for resisting the electric moves of Watson. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to fully evolve Nakahita, or sorry, Ninkata by the time we get to this gym. Colossal. That should be enough. Okay, those are not mandatory trainers. These are, though. Okay. So, we'll have you battle. Okay, we saved anyway. Oh. Okay. That's annoying. I doubt he'll lose this battle though. Perfect. Okay, I believe it's a fighting type hidden power, or whatever move you used. Thanks for the crit. Now that's going to be very useful later on when I battle the Elite Four. MJ TV likes to call it time speed. I'm not sure why, if he's the only one. But I prefer X speed because, you know, it's faster. X speed, time speed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and defeat Wally real quick here. And then after that, I'm gonna breed. I'm a second and a half to battle this guy anyway, so yeah, free training for the team. There's still not a crit. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hatch Poochyena. Okay. It's time to make some lovey-dovey time. Raise. Down to name this guy Diddy. My gosh. Okay. The other one is Vienna. They're gonna be basically spending the rest of their lives there, because I'm not gonna be picking up these two afterwards. They're free to do what they want. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna be using this guy anyway. Let's keep him on the box for now. But I can get Chidinja already. Okay, let's get the bike. This guy's so nice, he just gives a bike for free. Unlike in Kanto, where you have to pay like $999 million or something. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about winning those two battles, because those are really difficult. May and Brawly. But yeah, I can't slack off yet because next is Watson. That's what they all say at the beginning. They don't like each other very much, but then next thing you know, oops, there's an egg! Who are you? Oh, Wally. Now my question is, do I have to battle anyone here? No? Okay. We need to have Mighty Anna by the time we challenge the 5th gym. Well, that's gonna be a problem, because I also have to raise Emerald to level 18. Okay, so that the music won't be annoying, I'll just go stay in Marvel City. Okay, how about now? They still don't like each other. Okay, just keep going back and forth. Raising my Pokemon's friendship in the process as well. Imagine they'll have an egg and it becomes Pokecough. Puchikoff. Is that gonna be the nickname for Pidgeotto? Puchikoff? Oh, I do think there were people who provided nicknames for Pidgeotto though, so I'm gonna have to do a poll of that. Oh! Ah, so when you get an egg, it's gonna be outside of the daycare area. Okay. Interesting. You know what? Let's heal up real quick. And then we're gonna have to do a lot of walking and running and exploring so this egg will hatch. Speaking of what? What's up the next day? An egg immediately? Yep. So it's gonna be hanging out here, listening to the music, as if everything. Puchikoff. Alright, I'll add Puchikoff to the what do you call it? To the poll. So that you guys can decide what nickname you wanted to have. Do you want Puchikoff to have a capital P, or do you just want to have it all lowercase? Alright, so we'll capitalize Puchikoff. Cue bicycle by Chung Ha while riding the bike. Is that a song? I'm assuming it's a song. What music do you prefer, the bike music or Mobile City? Gotta be patient. Da, 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 da. I do this all the time when I'm testing teams, like especially when I'm testing for Pokemon Platinum, because for the most part I tend to use Roselia a lot. So in order to get to Roselia, I have to evolve him or her from a Budu. That takes a long time. So my strategy worked for Brawly, I'm glad. So Nincada by himself can defeat Brawly. Well, not by himself, with the help of other members, but still. Sun. Huh? Alright, we got Poochyena. Oh, it's a female. Now let's see. Gonna have to look at the... Whoops. Okay. Give me a minute here. So for Poochyena, someone wants to name an evil dog. Mr. Epic wants to name an evil dog. Dog in me. Okay, that's Radoff 4429. Okay, and then the one from Lex Day. Pooh the cop. Yeah, should be good. Let me just make sure. Okay. So you guys pick which one you want to be the nickname for Poochyena. I'll give it a couple of minutes. There's no one on the vertical stream right now, so I'm not gonna put a poll there. Poochikoth 100% so far. Two people for Poochikoth, okay. Now, if I'm not going to use Nincada for Watson. Shedinja's not going to be useful against... Well, Shedinja will be useful against Lanoon, I guess, but won't be useful against Flannery, most Norman's gym. Okay. Won't be useful against Winona. Can be useful against Tate and Liza, but not completely because a flamethrower and ancient power. Okay, I think that's enough time. You guys look like you want Puchika, so that will be the name. Congrats, Lex Day. Your name was picked. Puche. Okay, let me make sure I spelled that correctly. Puchikov. Okay, yeah. It's exact. Oh wow, that's the right number of letters. Okay. Am I gonna be using... what's her name? Gardevoir? Probably not. Okay, when will I give Gardevoir experience points though? Because... You know what? I think I need to prioritize... Real. Huh. Oh! Good chance level 5, huh? It's okay if you will not use Puchikoth. I'm happy that she's in your party initially. No, Puchikoth is part of the team. Puchikoth is going to be in the final team for Sceptile's best team. Assuming, of course, the team wins. But yeah, Puchikoth is part of the team for sure. Yeah, he's a permanent member. She's a permanent member. I think it's a lot easier that she's at level 5 from the get-go. But when do I train up Gardevoir or Ralts? Because I'm gonna need Ralts by the time we challenge Tate and Eliza. Huh. I don't know what to do about this. Man, this is confusing. Wait, let me just confirm when Nakahita evolves. Level 24. So I have to get Marill to level 18, then I have to get Nakahita to level 24 by the time we challenge the fifth gym. And then I'm gonna have to use Marill again for... Huh. I am not sure what to do. Well, okay. Let's take a look at the gym first. Are there any guaranteed battles here? Okay, there is one guaranteed battle. How far is Shaker from evolving? Okay, let's evolve this guy. And then let's save just in case I'm wrong with my calculations. Okay, that's annoying. That's even more annoying. Okay, that was a useless move. Oh, what? This is when Mawile would be really useful, but no. They just had to make Mawile an Evergrande exclusive in Pokémon Emerald. Okay, this is not going to be an easy battle. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, whatever. I'll just deal with the sleep. I have potions. Oh, no, you can't fall asleep. Okay. Okay, so bug types don't deal a lot through. Oh yes, Liquid Ooze. That's great. Huh. That's what do you call it? The health bar barely moved in that second hit. So bulky, Gulpin. Yeah, very true. Pursuit. That's a dark type move, which will be useful against Phoebe. But what am I going to be using? Is that more useful than quick attack? Or do I need Leer? I'm going to be replacing Leer with Screech. Am I going to be using Absorb? Yeah, Leer's probably going to be useful. Huh. What should I get rid of? You know, let me look at Trico's movesets. Three's gonna learn Screech. Fury Cutter? That's a physical move, right? Did they learn Mega Drain? Okay, let's check Grovyle. Because apparently Sceptile doesn't learn Mega Drain. Nope. How important is Absorb? Absorb's not going to deal a lot. I'm gonna by the time you challenge the 8th gym, I'm gonna be using Leaf Blade or Giga Drain. What about against Team Aqua? Sharpedo. I have a quick attack, but quick attack came in clutch against Gumbuskin. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Absorb. Let's got Bullet Seed. Of course, we'll let him evolve. Yeah, Grovyle is gorgeous. Do we need Fury Cutter? Fairy Cutter is a physical attack, doesn't deal a lot. Over Pursuit of Bullet Seed. No, I don't think so. I don't like it. Okay, let's see. Who are we up against? Watson, Flannery, Norman, Winona, Peyton Liza, Wallace, Sydney, Evie. Okay, Sydney, there's 2 Pokemon order, that's useful, but it's gonna take a while setting up, so that's not gonna be useful. Okay, against Evie, useless. Against Glacia, useless. Against Drake, also useless, and Wallace, useless. Yeah, let's forget Fury Cutter. Okay, so... Whoops. So we're gonna be able to battle him immediately. Let me check out Azumarill's moveset. Okay, because Water Gun's not gonna do it. Level 24. Oh boy, 13 levels? Okay, I guess I'll worry about it later. Oh man. Oh, Bullet Seed is better than Fairy Cutter, I agree. Sorry about the late reply. And another thing I forgot, potions. I need to get myself potions first. You only have super potions? Whatever. Excuse me. Alright, this should be doable. Yeah, they're saved, so... yeah, whatever. Huh. Still did a decent amount. That was a crit? I'm guessing he's gonna go for self-destruct here. Excuse me. I have what's called post-nasal drip. It's due to allergies. How come he's not using self-destruct? Oh, now I used it. Oh, I got a crit too. That's amazing. I don't have Harden anymore. Ah, damn it. Okay, that's definitely a crit. Why are all the NPC lucky when it comes to crit? I think it's... I don't know if it's necessarily like luck. Or like... How do I put it? I don't think it's necessarily them being super lucky. I think it's just the fact that there are so many turns that we go through. Like when I'm setting up moves or setting up the defenses, offenses, etc, etc. The more turns that go on, the more likely it is that the opponent will get a crit. I'm just probably gonna use quick attack on the MC Hammer. Oh, another crit. Okay, now that's just lucky. It's a matter of time because more turns give chances for more crits. Yep, exactly. It's not gonna use Shockwave. Yeah, okay. Shockwave. Huh? What? It deals that much? Ah, we're dead. I know. How about I try setting up Makahita against Voltorb? Let's see if I can... See if I can put him to sleep with Yawn. I doubt it, but let's see. Okay, that's fine. Does that bolt have explosion? It doesn't have explosion, but it has self-destruct. Setting up on a grenade is a risk, yeah, but I can't set up one anyway because Spark and Shockwave both deal a lot of damage. I think better than counter Sand Attack and set up Bulk of Makihita. The problem is Shockwave. Shockwave negates any stat changes. All four of them have Shockwave. Yep, that's true. Okay, how about I use... he's using rollout. It's gonna deal a lot of damage. I'm gonna have to sack somebody. There's no dodging. Yep, that's true. I'm sweating. Legend pivot between the cat and around Shockwave PP, but then the both of them will probably just explode. Yeah, and the problem is Marilla will take damage, you know, because he's gonna use oh, let's see. Yeah, self-destruct. It'll take out one of them. Setting up on Voltorb with self-destruct is too risky, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm guessing it's gonna use self-destruct now. I think I have to bring in relics so I can sack him. That was a crit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get routes. Maybe after Voltorb you can use Marillin and Kata to waste all of Electric PP and have Makahita set a bulk up on it. Now the problem though is Shockwave deals a lot. You'll probably have one shot of a Manic Trick and Magneton. Well. Yeah, this is probably gonna be my last attempt, or at least one of my last attempts. If I can figure out something immediately, I'm gonna end the stream and save this for next time. If it still doesn't work, maybe we can get the Puchian and Daycare that have Yawn. Puchian is already in the team. And I don't wanna... And I don't allow myself to train my Pokemon's levels, because, you know, there are many teams that could win when they have a certain amount of levels on them. So, the team has to be able to win while not training and therefore being underleveled in order to be called the best. I think it outspeed Magneton, but Magic will definitely outspeed. Magneton's fully evolved though, so like I would think that Magneton's faster. And also, if I use Vital Throw, it's going to be a negative priority. Oh, you self-destruct? Wasn't expecting that. Okay, we'll try Dante's strategy. Actually, no, I'm not sure what strategy would work. I think I'll try to just here's what I'll do. I'll just spam Sand Attack. Roval with Rock Smash. You'll get the super effective hit and lower defense that can stack up. You got a point. That's true. Cut is a strong mover in Kata at the moment. Cut? Oh, Probably the Fury Cutter? Well, by the time that Nikata evolves into Shedinja, Fury Cutter is going to be more useful because because it stacks up after a while. Ugh. Oh wow. Take Rock Smash and Grovyle could work for the resist on Electric Stab and get the super effective hits of 9 plus defense drops. Yeah, I'll think about it. Ugh. I got the bad luck. Let's try to use Sand Attack with DFuego. You know what? Let's go straight for aggressiveness. Ugh. Oh man. Yeah, I don't have the bandwidth to think about strategy right now. Right, okay, I'll try one more time. Gently suggesting me use Rock Smash on Grovan, right? I think that might be useful. I want to get Rock Smash first. If DFuego.exe has encountered a problem, it needs to close. Bruh. Probably won't be using Leer for a while. Screech is going to be more handy. It's going to be after a long time, so I think we're just going to be Leer. Well, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna save first. Rock Smash is basically Leer with the defense drops. That's if the defense is lowered. It's not a guarantee. Could use self-destruct. Got him. You got duped. Can't remember if you have the ability to cut at the moment because you can get the Miracle Seed for Grovyle. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can cut because I beat Roxanne. I'll have to get the cut TM to cut HM though in Rustboro City. Okay, I'll consider doing that if this doesn't work out. Do you consider grinding for money for items to break your rules? By doing that, you have to beat trainers, right? So yeah, you're battling on trainers that aren't mandatory. You can corners and use TMs, but you need money for coins. Well, I guess I could do that using Pokemon that are not in the party. What TMs do you have in mind? Yeah, I don't have it in me to keep going. I'm gonna end the stream here. You can worry about how to beat Watson in the next stream. We'll figure it out, don't worry guys. And if we don't, then we can just come up with a new team so that the streams will continue. Okay, Dante's thinking we can use double team. Okay, I'll look into it. Yeah, double team is definitely a useful move. But Shockwave is gonna negate that, so... Well, it could be useful for Grovyle, because Grovyle resists electric moves. So yeah, like Lexter says, so let's think another strat. Yeah, we'll think of something, don't worry about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, it's been a real one. Yeah, I'm really tired. But yeah, don't worry, we got this, we're gonna figure it out. DFuego, signing out.